Hey everyone, welcome to the English podcast.
Hey guys, welcome back to another fun English podcast episode.
Today we will imagine our childhood result day with funny moments.
You will learn English while enjoying this nostalgic and relatable story.
Keep listening and we will explain difficult words later clearly.
Alena, tell me honestly, were you scared on result day?
Scared? I was completely terrified, Leo. What about you?
I was brave outside, but inside I was shaking badly.
Really, Leo, or are you just pretending to sound confident now?
Okay, fine. I was also very scared that day.
So, did you wake up early or your parents forced you?
My parents woke me up early. What about your situation?
Same here, but I pretended to sleep to avoid school.
Did that trick actually work, or your parents caught you?
Of course they caught me. Parents are smarter than children.
True, but tell me, did you eat breakfast properly?
No chance. I was too nervous. What about your breakfast?
I tried eating, but food felt like rubber in mouth.
Rubber? That sounds funny. Were you that stressed, really?
Yes, I kept thinking about my math exam mistakes constantly.
Oh, math exam. Your biggest enemy, right, Leo?
Exactly. Math always gave me tension. What about you?
I was worried about science. Did you feel confident anywhere?
Maybe in English, but still, I had small doubts.
Small doubts or big mistakes that you ignored completely.
Why are you attacking me now? Answer my question honestly.
Okay, fine. I also had many silly mistakes in exams.
Did you calculate your marks again and again at home?
Yes, every 5 minutes, did you do the same thing?
Yes, and every time my marks kept changing magically.
That means you were hoping for extra marks, right, Leo?
Of course, I even prayed for bonus marks sometimes.
Same here. I suddenly became very religious on result day.
Tell me, when you met your friends, what happened then?
Everyone started comparing answers. Did your friends do that too?
Yes, and that made me more confused and stressed.
Did someone say paper was easy and increase your tension?
Yes, and I immediately started doubting my preparation badly.
And when someone said difficult, did you feel happy secretly?
Honestly, yes, I felt some relief. What about you?
Same here. I felt less alone in my suffering.
That sounds dramatic. Were you overthinking too much?
Of course, result day turns everyone into overthinkers instantly.
Then tell me, how did you feel at school gate?
My heartbeat was super fast. What about your condition?
I felt like running away. Did you think about escaping?
Yes, but where could we go? Home was not safe either.
True, parents were waiting there like final judges.
Exactly. School teachers and parents both created pressure together.
So, finally, were you excited or just scared completely?
Honestly, both feelings together. What about your final feeling?
Same mix of fear and excitement. Result day was crazy. So, Alena, what happened when you entered the classroom?
First, I checked teacher's face. Was she smiling or serious?
Really? You judged result from teacher's face expression?
Yes, because face gives clues. Didn't you do that?
I tried, but teachers always looked confusing and neutral.
True, they never show emotions, which increases our tension.
Did your class become very silent suddenly at that moment?
Yes, even the most talkative student became completely quiet.
That is shocking. Even the backbenchers stayed silent?
Yes, fear controls everyone, even the most confident students.
Did your teachers start calling names one by one?
Yes, slowly and dramatically, like a suspense movie scene.
That sounds scary. Did your heart beat faster each name?
Very fast. I prayed my name comes later. What about you?
I wanted my name early so tension finishes quickly.
Really? Or you wanted to escape embarrassment early?
Maybe both, but tell me, what happened when toppers went first?
Everyone watched them carefully. Did your friends also do that?
Yes, and that made me more confused and stressed.
Did someone say paper was easy and increase your tension?
Yes, and I immediately started doubting my preparation badly.
And when someone said difficult, did you feel happy secretly?
Honestly, yes, I felt some relief. What about you?
Same here. I felt less alone in my suffering.
That sounds dramatic. Were you overthinking too much?
Of course, result day turns everyone into overthinkers instantly.
Then tell me, how did you feel at school gate?
My heartbeat was super fast. What about your condition?
I felt like running away. Did you think about escaping?
Yes, but where could we go? Home was not safe either.
True, parents were waiting there like final judges.
Exactly. School teachers and parents both created pressure together.
So, finally, were you excited or just scared completely?
Honestly, both feelings together. What about your final feeling?
Same mix of fear and excitement. Result day was crazy. So, Alena, what happened when you entered the classroom?
First, I checked teacher's face. Was she smiling or serious?
Really? You judged results from teacher's face expression?
Yes, because face gives clues. Didn't you do that?
So, Alena, what happened when you reached home after result?
First, my parents asked, "How was your result, honestly?"
Honestly, that question always sounds like a trap, right?
Exactly. Did you tell truth directly or change the story?
I started with good marks first, then slowly bad ones.
Nice strategy. Did it reduce your parents' reaction level?
A little, but math marks still shocked them badly.
Of course. Math always creates drama. What did they say?
They said you can do better, which felt like warning.
Same line, but tone decides if it is support or danger.
True, tone matters more than words in that situation.
Did your parents compare you with other students also?
Yes, they mentioned my topper friend immediately.
That hurts, right? Did you feel angry or motivated?
Honestly, I felt both. What about your reaction?
I felt annoyed first, then tried improving slowly later.
Did you hide your marks from relatives visiting home?
Yes, I avoided them like a secret agent mission.
Same here, I suddenly became very busy with important work.
Important work, like watching TV to forget everything?
Exactly. Cartoons helped me forget stress result quickly.
Same here. Cartoons were best therapy in childhood days.
Did your mood change after some hours or days?
Yes, slowly I accepted results and felt normal again.
That is true. Result day feels big but passes quickly.
Yes, but lessons from that day stay for a long time.
Like, what lesson did you learn from result day?
I learned marks are important, but not everything in life.
That is a mature thought. Did you believe it then?
Not fully, but now I understand it better clearly.
Same here. At that time, marks felt like everything.
But now we know skills and learning matter more.
So, result day was scary, funny, and emotional together.
Yes, it was a complete mix of different feelings.
If you go back, would you change your reaction?
Maybe I would stress less. What about you?
Same. I would enjoy the moment more calmly.
That sounds nice. Childhood worries were simple yet strong.
Yes, small things felt big, but life was still simple.
And those memories still make us smile today.
Now let's understand some useful words from today's conversation.
These words will help you speak English more clearly and confidently.
First word is nervous, which means feeling worried or afraid.
Example, I felt nervous before checking my exam result.
Next word is confident, which means feeling sure about yourself.
Example, she was confident because she prepared very well.
Another word is guess, which means to think without full information.
Example, I guessed my marks, but my result was different.
Next word is pretend, which means to act something not real.
Example, he pretended to sleep to avoid going to school.
Another useful word is compare, which means checking differences between things.
Example, students compare marks with their friends after exams.
Next word is reaction, which means how you respond to something.
Example, my parents' reaction was calm after seeing my result.
Next word is improve, which means to become better than before.
Example, she worked hard to improve her marks next time.
Next word is annoyed, which means feeling slightly angry or irritated.
Example, I felt annoyed when my marks were compared with others.
Another word is accept, which means to agree or understand reality.
Example, he accepted his result and decided to work harder.
Last word is memory, which means something you remember from past.
Example, result day is a strong memory from childhood.
Try using these words in your daily English conversations.
This will help you speak naturally and improve your fluency faster.
If you enjoyed this podcast, keep practicing English every day.
Watch regularly, learn new words, and use them in conversations.
See you in the next episode with another interesting topic.